Alright, a brief interview to our Chapman cycle video. So, basically in the video, the shirts worn will be, color-coded, and so the blue shirts will represent oxygen, pink chlorine, red carbon, purple fluorine, and white will be photon of light. And the molecules and atoms involved in the Chapman cycle are oxygen atom, oxygen molecule, ozone, chlorine atom, chlorofluorocarbon, and again, photon of light. So basically, a brief overview of the Chapman cycle is oxygen molecules are split by higher frequency light into two oxygen atoms. Each oxygen atom then quickly combines with an oxygen molecule to form an ozone molecule. The ozone molecule formed absorbs radiation of the appropriate wavelength and becomes diatomic oxygen and oxygen atoms. The atomic oxygen produced quickly reacts with another oxygen molecule to form ozone. If an oxygen atom and an ozone molecule meet, they combine to form two oxygen molecules. And if two oxygen atoms meet, they react to form one oxygen molecule.
So here's our actual video playing out this Chapman cycle. Alright, so first we have an oxygen molecule, O2, and this is separated by a photon of light into two oxygens. Here we have another, that an oxygen atom comes along and is attached and becomes ozone. But the photon doesn't like that and splits them apart. Now we have an ozone molecule that is then separated by an oxygen atom to form two oxygen molecules. And here we have a chlorofluorocarbon. This means that a carbon is connected to three chlorines and one fluorine. Now, whenever a chlorofluorocarbon is in the atmosphere, a chlorine will randomly come off of the chlorofluorocarbon and go in search for an oxygen. It will find said oxygen in an ozone molecule and take the oxygen from the ozone molecule and bind with it. However, oxygen does not like that and will attach to the oxygen that was attached to the chlorine and split the two apart. Now, chlorine is really bad for the environment because the reaction between chlorine and oxygen is faster than the oxygen naturally separating from the ozone during the Chapman cycle. This means that as the oxygen is going about, if there are chlorofluorocarbons within the atmosphere, then the chlorines that come off of there will react more quickly and separate the ozone a lot faster than if the oxygen were to naturally separate and then bind again to form two oxygen molecules. As well as that, chlorine is a catalyst, which means that it isn't destroyed or used up in the reaction between itself and the oxygen. This allows it to do the process of breaking apart ozone repeatedly, thus causing large amounts of ozone to split apart and become molecules of O2.